Hey, it's Brian here, and in this video I want to talk about workflow, all the things that go into making great videos here on YouTube.
Brian G. Johnson!
Brian G here from briangjohnson.tv, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. And step number one is to know and understand the objective you have when you're filming videos for YouTube. And I mention this because there are a few different strategies that I use in order to publish better videos quickly to YouTube. For example, one of the things I focus on once in a while is what's called a hero video. This is something that YouTube talks about. The concept is really pretty simple. It's simply spending extra time to publish a video that the audience really connects with. Extra time with research, extra time with editing, maybe a bit longer of a video, or more production value. And if that's the case, if that's my objective, I don't worry about trying to crank out a whole bunch of stuff. I simplify my workflow and I craft one great piece of content, one video. Now, on the other hand, if I'm creating videos that are day-to-day kind of YouTube videos, I'm not gonna overanalyze or overthink. I'm gonna get in front of the camera. That'll allow me to practice my delivery more often. It'll allow me to target more keyword phrases. And what I found is really doing both of these kind of things, focusing on hero videos as well as videos that I publish often to my channel, has really resulted in, well, great results. And item number two is to get the most out of your YouTube studio / workspace. Right now, some of you are like, well, I don't have a fancy studio. Well, what you want to do, no matter what, is to do the best with what you got from where you're starting right now. Having a place in your home that you can return to again and again to craft videos is really helpful. You get to learn the environment. Like earlier I was like swearing and I was all upset about the light creeping into the room, but I solved that because I've been in this position before. And the more often you use your studio space, the more comfortable you'll get, and the best part, the more likely you'll be able to dial it in. For example, I've got a light here, I've got another light here, I've got a softbox over there, I've got the lights just at the optimal illumination to get a great look for this particular style of video. I've got the audio settings all dialed in because I've been here, I've done this. We'll talk more about repetition in a minute. So do what you can to craft the best solution, the best. So do what you can to create a workspace that makes it easy for you to work in. Get to know your environment and you'll go far. And number three is to streamline and simplify. One of the reasons that having your own indoor space is so very powerful is it makes creating videos, which is already very complicated. Think about all of the things that you can do. You can shoot in multiple locations, and at sunset and sunrise, golden hour is so beautiful. And you can get out to these cool locations and you can get in your car and you can drive or you can fly across the country, and that's great, but plenty of videos can be filmed in a bedroom. And those videos can still be a ton of fun. They can add a ton of value. They can grow your business. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, keep it simple and strive to streamline and simplify the process. You know, it's funny, as I'm crafting this video, I'm thinking about, I've got these lights for the bookshelf right here, and I want to change it out. Those are some cheap lights. I can't change the color. They're blue. This will allow me to give the room an entirely different look, and I'll get there. But right now, it's just so easy to step in front of the camera. Everything works, and that's where you want to get. Do the best you can with what you got and try to find your own little space in your home. So when you step in front of the camera, you're not trying to figure it out. You've got bullet points to guide you and so on, and that's kind of our next point. Have bullet points or a script for every video you're gonna shoot. Know what you wanna say and work hard to be really clear in delivering that message. Oh, quick tip, it doesn't matter if you use a pen and paper, an app on your iPhone or Android, doesn't matter. The only thing that does matter is you collect your thoughts, you organize yourself, and then you can move forward. Now for me personally, I use the Notes app. It's simple, it's powerful, it's always accessible, it's on me. I've got my phone with me, I've got my iPad with me, everything syncs up in the cloud, works really well. And step number 5 is clarity. Now, I just mentioned this, but it bears repeating because it's so very important. When you've got a good hook for a video, and then you take the time to get clear on it, it makes it really easy for the audience to follow along, to dig your video, and that's when you're gonna have better audience retention. So take the time and practice being clear and congruent. And number 6 is joy in repetition. Anytime you do anything again and again, when you repeat a certain amount of steps over and over again, it's going to make it easy for you to understand and plan all the things that go into a great video. Understand there's power in repetition. That's why you want to focus on having your own studio at some point. That's why you want to talk your wife or your partner or your parents into allowing you to use that spare bedroom, because it would make it easy for you to dial everything in through repetition. If you're just getting started, give yourself some slack and know as you continue to shoot and film, especially if you kind of do the same thing, if you use the same set or the same studio and the same camera, you're going to get used to it because there is power. There's power in repetition. And lastly, number 7, quality always will win on YouTube. So when you're moving forward, always be striving to raise the quality of your videos. And do this. Check out this other video here on how videos blow up on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Do that and you'll feed a poodle. I've got 2 and they're hungry. I'll see you next time. You dig?